let's talk a little about your upcoming Schiller Institute conference. Now, you had one on April 9th, if I'm not mistaken, on a new international security and development architecture. We had many important speakers, amongst them Antonov, a Russian representative for the United Nations, if I'm not mistaken, was one of them. So what will be discussed in the upcoming May 7th Schiller Institute conference?
Well, essentially, it will be a continuation of the last one, because what we have initiated is this idea that you have to have an international security architecture which includes the interest of every single nation, which is why we had, in the last conference, we had speakers from Russia, the United States, Europe, India, South Africa, Latin America. And, it's the idea that if we as a humanity cannot come together and decide on principles which guarantee the survival of all of us, then, we are no better than some wild animals, even so wild animals are not as mean as some people sometimes behave. So this was a very productive conference. And we, have this idea that you have to put the international security architecture on the basis of common development. So it's an international security and development architecture, because, once you have an agreement for the development of all nations, Africa, Latin America, Asia, the poorer parts of Europe and the United States, then that common interest can be the basis for a common security architecture. So what the next conference is addressing mainly is young people, because, if you put yourselves in the shoes of a young person, let's say in Germany or, France, Italy, the United States, it's not like looking like a bright future. I mean, you're looking at World War III, you're looking at a collapsing economy, a collapsing financial system, world starvation, a pandemic which is not yet under control. So, this is a conference which is supposed to, form a partnership of young people from all over the world to fight for a better future, because the future, belongs to the young people, and they are not being asked right now, is it really their interest that the world should go up in a thermonuclear mushroom followed by a nuclear winter? So, also young people should have a say what is their future. There are so exciting developments taking place. For example, we are on the verge of getting thermonuclear fusion energy. I mean, that is incredible, because once we have commercial thermonuclear fusion, we have energy security and raw material security on the planet. Then, also space travel will be much enhanced, because you have a different fuel for space travel. The whole idea of cooperation in space, moon villages, eventually build a city on Mars. All of these are things which excite young people, because, that is where humanity can go, provided we get out of this present crisis. So that is what this conference will address. And I think we will have many young people from all 5 continents.